Like, do you
I'm sorry,
think
say
he's
that again.
treating her in any sexual manner? Is that what you're saying?
That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying that she has built up this uncomfortableness around him that I wouldn't want to force her to be uncomfortable.
Allegations, denial, and a decade of silence ignite this courtroom instantly. Mother claims fear and discomfort. Father claims lies and exclusion, and DNA will soon decide paternity. But custody, money, and credibility remain explosive. Stay with this case. Subscribe, like, and share for more courtroom breakdowns as the truth unfolds today.
Are there any agreements, Ms. Liskowski?
Very limited agreements for the.
And to speed things up, I do see the results of the DNA are back. Everyone has seen them.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, and everyone agrees with those DNA results?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, does anyone have any objection to me admitting them into evidence?
No.
Officially part of the file and something I can look at? Do you have any
Yes.
objection, Mr. Fullen?
No.
Okay, I'm admitting the DNA report into evidence and finding that Mr. Fullen is the biological father of the child Delaney Snyder based on those results.
All right, thank you, Judge. The parties' second agreement, after that agreement for establishment of parentage, the parties agree for the court to leave the child's surname as Snyder.
Okay.
And that's the extent of the agreement. All other issues are contested.
Okay, we just agree on conservatorship, big decisions, visitation, child support, medical support, dental support, and back child support. Okay,
That's right.
You may proceed. I'm sorry?
That's right, Judge.
You may proceed.
All right. The state would first call Ms. Snyder. All right. Ms. Snyder, are you and Mr. Fullen able to communicate effectively about Delaney and her needs?
I believe that maybe we could try, yes.
Are you able to make decisions together about what's going on with Delaney?
Yes, I do.
Do you believe it's in the Delaney's best interest for the court to appoint you and Mr. Fullen as joint managing conservators of Delaney?
I don't believe that it's a necessity with her being so close to 18 years old and not him not knowing anything about her life previous to this. I don't believe that he should have say in what happens in the next 8 months or till she turns 18.
What grade is she in?
She's starts her senior year next week.
Do you believe Mr. Fullen should have any decision-making input for Delaney?
No, I don't.
Why not?
Just like I had stated before, she does not know him. He does not know her. I don't believe that it's in her best interest that he should have any decision making. As I said before, she is almost 18 years old.
When was the last time you and Mr. Fullen talked about Delaney?
We've talked briefly here and there over text or things like that, just about things going on in her life. Nothing that was decision making though.
How recently?
A few weeks to a month ago, maybe.
All right. How often do you and Mr. Fullen talk about Delaney?
Up until recently, it was very rare.
And how rare?
There were times where there were years that we didn't speak at all, whether it be about Delaney or anything. Before that, I'd say once every few months.
What kind of things did the two of you talk about? when you did catch up?
Mostly about Delaney, or about, what was going on in our personal lives.
Do you believe Mr. Fullen is capable of making responsible decisions for Delaney?
I don't.
Why not?
Just again, that he has not been involved in her life in over 10 years. He hasn't seen her. So he knows nothing about her life. He knows nothing about decisions that need to be made for her. So I don't feel as if he would know what to do in a decision-making time.
Do you believe that it is in Delaney's best interest for Mr. Fullen to have visitation with Delaney first, third, and fifth weekends of the month, all weekend long?
No, I do not.
Why not?
Just to bring it, I know I keep reiterating this, but he hasn't seen her in 10 years
How did
plus.
we get to that? How did we get to 10 years without seeing her?
Can I
I'm sorry?
speak?
Not, sir, we go one at a time. Right now she's under oath. I try not to interrupt, but I'm just trying to speed things up a little for everybody, because that's obviously a big issue in this case. So I do want to hear from both of you, because not seeing a child for 10 years who's almost 18 is, a big red flag that something happened. And so I do want to know what that something was.
Okay. I'll try to be quick and start from the beginning.
And
He didn't sign.
I get that she hasn't seen him in 10 years, and that's the reason for a lot of things. So I need to know what that is.
Okay. So he didn't, I gave him many chances trying to sign the birth certificate. I kept telling him, hey, go do it, go do it, go do it. He never did that. He was involved and had another child right after I had Delaney, which he has joint conservatorship of. In that time, the woman that he was with that child was very aggressive and did things, including damaging property of mine and things like that. So I stayed far away. After that, we tried to do dinners with him and his parents and things like that. It got to a point to where she never saw him, so she felt as he was a stranger to her. And being a male figure and her being a little girl, she was just uncomfortable. So we got to a point to where she was throwing knockdown, drag out fights with me, trying to get her to go to dinners and things with him. And I finally made the ultimate decision that I wasn't going to physically force her to do it. I would bring it up and say, hey, your dad wants to come to this. Is that okay with you? Do you want to go to try? Can we try? And I just mentally, I felt like it was hurting her. And I felt if he was really wanting to force a relationship with her, that he would have gone through this option back then.
What kind of possession and access do you think Mr. Fullen should have with Delaney?
I don't think that he should be able to have her alone. If it's a forced, again, because she's a teenage girl who this person is a stranger to her, and I don't feel like she would feel comfortable doing that, and I don't either. She has stated that she would not feel comfortable with that.
Do you think Mr. Fullen should be able to visit with Delaney at all under any circumstances?
I think that would be okay if it were not alone. Yes.
All right.
Has Delaney had any counseling?
No.
Do you have anyone in mind to supervise any of these visits if the court were to order that?
I would be okay with supervising it. Like I said before, I tried to not force a relationship, but try to enable a relationship. And I would be okay with being a supervisor for something like that.
Is there anyone else you can think of, ma'am? Because given the dynamics and that she was able to convince you that it was better him not to be around, like she might try that again. So is there someone else who maybe could supervise?
Maybe my parents. I would say his parents, but I do believe there has been instances where I don't feel as if I could trust that they would not allow him to be alone or leave him to be alone with her.
And when you say not comfortable, what do you mean, ma'am?
With Delaney not being comfortable with him or me?
Probably both. Because that was your reasoning. So I want to make sure I'm not guessing at what that means.
Her not being comfortable started with being back with her, just feeling like he's a stranger. Things he wouldn't come around for so long, and then he'd come to things like her. I can't even think of what it's things at school, and he would pick her up like a little girl and put her on his lap and things like that. And it just built up the uncomfortableness to her, to where at this point he's a stranger and he's an adult male that she does not feel comfortable being around. And
you
me being her mother,
like
yeah.
Allegations, like are you trying to like nicely say that? Like, do you
say that again?
her in any sexual manner? Is that what you're saying?
That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying that she has built up this uncomfortableness around him that I wouldn't want to force her to be uncomfortable.
You may continue, Ms. Laskowski.
All right. How is Delaney insured right now?
Medicaid.
All right. Do you have private health insurance available to put her on?
I do not.
Do you have any unpaid medical bills for Delaney?
No, I do not currently have any.
Okay. In the last 4 years, has Mr. Fullen provided you any support for Delaney?
No.
Are you asking the court to order Mr. Fullen to pay you retroactive support for Delaney?
Yes.
Right. Are you asking the court to order Mr. Fullen to pay retroactive support for Delaney since what time frame?
Since birth, as
Okay.
he's known that he's her father since then.
Okay. When was Delaney born?
3/27/08.
Okay. And was Mr. Fullen present when she was born?
He was not.
Okay. And did he know you were pregnant?
He did, yes.
How soon after Delaney was born did he see her?
He saw her a little bit after she was a year old, I believe.
And when did you tell Mr. Delaney that you were, I'm sorry, Mr. Fullen that you were pregnant?
As soon as I found out, as soon as I had a positive pregnancy test.
Okay. And when did you tell Mr. Delaney that, I'm sorry, Mr. Fullen that Delaney had been born?
I believe he knew the day of because his mother came to the hospital.
And did you tell Mr. Fullen that it was your child, or it was his child that you were pregnant with when you told him you were pregnant?
I did.
Okay.
Is this the first lawsuit ever filed, or we get into that issue?
Yes.
Do you need a moment to look up the requirements to get more than 4 years, Ms. Laskowski?
No, Judge. Has Mr. Fullen provided you any support for Delaney?
No.
I asked him.
Do you have any information about Mr. Fullen's current income?
I don't have any like numbers or anything now.
At this moment, the case shifts from emotion to accountability. Questions hit hard. Why no lawsuit sooner? Why no support paid? And whether avoidance played a role. Retroactive support law now matters, credibility matters, and the judge must decide how far back responsibility truly reaches. What would you rule here?
Why didn't you file a lawsuit until now?
Well, originally the Attorney General had filed one for, I guess, unpaid medical. And then it was refiled because that was dropped because they couldn't find him. They couldn't serve him. And I guess they finally did.
Sure. Ms. Laskowski, can you flesh that out a little? It's section 154.131D that you'd have to prove up.
All right. No further questions for Ms. Snyder at this time.
Okay, you may call Mr. Fullen.
All right. State would call Mr. Fullen. Mr. Fullen.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. When was the last time you visited with Delaney?
It's been over 10 years since, yeah, she's probably 7.
Why has it been that long?
They won't let me see her.
And what do you mean won't let you?
I'm gonna be honest. She lied about everything. Because we talk all the time. In all those 10 years, without letting me see my daughter, she sure would come over to my house, though, and have sex with me every night. But won't let me see my daughter. But will come have sex with me. And I have proof of that. I have messages, text messages, pictures, everything.
In these last 10 years, what kind of requests have you made to Ms. Snyder to visit with Delaney?
She knows every week. I text her almost every day.
And what do you ask?
Can I see my daughter? May I see Delaney? How is Delaney doing? And I just talked to Delaney on Snapchat 2 weeks ago, but Erin deleted me from her Snapchat. After I sent me pictures of me and my daughter to her, Delaney, she saved them, but Erin deleted them all.
When you ask, when in the past, when you've asked Ms. Snyder to see Delaney, what kind of response do you get?
Oh, yeah, maybe we can get together. But then she tells y'all this. So.
And does Ms. Snyder ever follow through on any of those responses that
No. And in these past 4 years, I've offered to bring her money every week, and she's always has an excuse. No, I can't come down. No, we can't meet up.
So she's, do you know where she lives?
Yes.
Okay. And have you made any other efforts to provide any support to Ms. Snyder if she won't meet you?
I told her I'd drive up there, but she never wants to meet up.
Right. But aside from
So when you were having
physically-
sex, you didn't give her money?
What's that?
You said you two get together and have sex. You didn't give any money during any of those encounters?
Well, this was over 7 years ago since that happened, but yeah.
When you do testify, please give time frames because we're talking about a long time here. This child's almost 18. So it would be helpful if people did specify what they were talking about and when it happened. Because there's a big difference between that statement happening now and happening 7 years ago. Okay,
right.
So you may continue.
All right, Mr. Flynn, so aside from physically meeting up and providing Ms. Snyder some support that way, have you ever made any other efforts to provide Ms. Snyder support? Like,
Yeah.
like wiring money, mailing a check, anything like that?
No.
Okay. But you knew where she lived?
Yes.
All right. Did you know her mailing address to mail her
No.
something?
No.
Right. Did you know the mailing address of any of her immediate family members?
No.
Did you ever make any efforts to drop anything off at Ms. Snyder's doorstep for Delaney?
You can't. They live in a gated community and their parents don't like this.
So when did you find out that Ms. Snyder was pregnant with Delaney?
Right when she got pregnant,
And how did you find out?
she told me.
Okay. Did you ever avoid being served with any previous paternity suits for Delaney? Did you ever know of any previously
One
filed?
question at a time. One question, one answer. One question, one answer.
Yeah, I believe Mr. Fullen answered no.
Oh, I didn't hear.
did.
Okay.
Yeah, I said no.
Okay.
Mr. Fullen, are you aware of any previously filed paternity suits against you regarding Delaney?
No.
Are you asking the court to appoint you and Ms. Snyder as joint managing conservators for Delaney?
Yes, if I can see my daughter, yes.
What kind of possession and access visitation would you ask the court to order for you and Delaney?
I'll take anything as long as I can see my daughter.
Are you currently employed?
Yes, ma'am.
And how much do you earn?
$15 an hour.
How many hours a week do you work?
About 20.
Is there a reason that you don't work more hours or full time?
Oh, like I told you, I have epilepsy, so it messes with me throughout the days.
Okay. Your employment that you just testified to, is that your only source of income?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you have health insurance available through your employment to put Delaney on?
No, ma'am.
Do you have any other biological children under the age of 18 besides Delaney?
Awesome.
How many?
My son, Miles.
Okay. So just one?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you have a court order to pay child support for
Yes.
that child?
Yes, ma'am.
How long have you worked at your current employer?
2 years now.
And in your time at your current employer, have you received any raises?
No.
And have you taken on any more hours
Yeah, when
since
I
when
can
you
work.
first started working?
Yeah, I mean, when I can work them, yes.
Okay. When you first started working at your current employer, how many hours were you working a week?
Probably almost 40.
Okay. All right. How long have you had epilepsy?
Since 2012.
Okay.
I'm sorry, how many hours a week do you work?
Uh, 20, a little over 20.
Okay. So, but you testified that when you first started your employment, you worked 40, but you were already diagnosed with epilepsy. So what happened to cause you to start working fewer hours?
Seizures.
Okay. Did you start having more seizures or what?
Yes, yes, ma'am.
Okay. All right. When did your seizures become more frequent?
Probably in the past 4 years, 5 years.
How does working more hours affect your epilepsy?
Not working more hours. Just during the day when I start feeling bad, I go home.
Are there any types of triggers that can make it more likely for you to have a seizure?
Yeah, flashing lights. Really, yeah.
Is that something that happens a lot at your work, flashing lights?
I mean, well, I work in a welding shop, so yeah, there's a lot of bright lights around. Yeah.
What kind of work were you doing when Ms. Schneider became pregnant?
I wasn't working then. We were still in school.
What school level?
I was a senior. She was just graduated.
When did you start working?
When I was 19.
And what kind of work did you start doing then?
I worked at my dad's shop still, G&M Welding, same place I'm at now.
Then the contradiction deepens. He admits employment, admits income, yet refuses even current support because visitation failed. The courtroom tension spikes. Support isn't optional, it's the child's right. Seizures, hours, excuses, and resentment collide, forcing the judge to separate frustration from legal duty and protect the child's stability going forward today.
That your only employer that you've ever had?
Yes.
Okay. And when you started working there at 19, how much did you earn?
Like $12. Not even that, probably 11, I think.
And how many hours did you work?
I can't recall.
All right. Mr. Fullen, are you in agreement to pay Ms. Snyder any sort of retroactive child support?
No,
Why not?
I've been trying to see my daughter and they've been denying me for over 10 years. So, but now they want money. I don't know. I don't agree with that. I'm sorry.
Do you agree to pay Ms. Snyder current child support and medical support going forward?
Yeah, for this year, I will.
Do you agree to pay current child support and medical support based on your gross monthly income of $1,300 a month?
Yes, that's what it takes.
All right. Are you in agreement to pay current child support of $209 monthly beginning September 1st?
To be honest, I really don't.
Okay, why not?
Because I've not been able to see my daughter in over 10 years. I'm not going to pay when they would not let me see my daughter, talk to my daughter, and she's lying.
I'm talking about current child support going forward, not retroactive.
No, I don't agree to it. I don't at all.
You still don't agree to current child support either?
No. No.
Okay. What about current medical support of $57 monthly beginning September 1st?
No.
Okay, why not?
Like I said, I won't be able to see my daughter over 10 years. They told me to leave her alone. They don't want nothing to do with me. So it's what it is.
All right, pass the witness.
All right, the state, do you have any further witnesses, Ms. Laskowski?
The state would request to recall Ms. Snyder briefly.
Okay, you may do so.
All right, Ms. Snyder,
Yes.
are you in agreement for the court to order Mr. Fullen to pay current child support and medical support based on a gross monthly income of $1,300 a month?
If that's what he makes a month, yes.
I'm sorry, what was that number?
A gross
I'm sorry?
monthly $1,300. Do you believe that Mr. Fullen makes some amount other than $1,300 a month?
I do.
Why?
Well, as he stated, we do talk on and off, and he has explained that not only does he have another job, but he has posted on his social medias him at this other job, and explained to me numerous times that he was always working and things like that. So I don't believe that he's only working 20 hours. It's just hard to believe.
What is this other job that Mr. Fullen has told you he's working?
He was out at the Galveston ports working.
Did he tell you how much he was making there at the Galveston port?
That's
He did
for
not.
That's for GNM though.
Whether it's through the company he was working for or not, it's I do believe he's working more hours than he is claiming.
What do you think the court should order child support based on?
I thought it went off of what is reported. And if the $1,300 is all that's reported to the government, or through his check stubs or whatever, then I guess that's the only option I have. But I guess that's the only option.
Pass the witness, Your Honor.
Do you have any other witnesses?
No, Judge.
Sir, are you like a W-2 employee or are you self-employed?
W-2, yes.
Okay. And what cash medical support are you requesting, Ms. Liskowski? Is it $57?
$57 monthly beginning September 1st, 2025, with Ms. Snyder being ordered to apply for a government health plan for the child.
And you gave him credit for the other child?
Yes, Judge, 17.5% of net resources. So 17.5% of,
Because I'm not getting the 209. So. Okay. While you look at that, the state does not represent either of you, so I'm going to give you both a chance if there's anything additional either one of you would like to say. Mr. Fullen, is there anything else you think I need to hear about any of these issues?
To be honest, I just think she's doing this because she has all these DWI cases and she needs the money. To be honest.
objection relevance.
Overruled. Is there anything else you think I need to hear, sir?
No, ma'am.
Do you have, you haven't seen her for 10 years. Do you have space in your house if you had visitation?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you all live near each other? Are you able to get there to pick her up?
I'm in Galveston. She's in Dickinson.
Okay. And how often is your other child with you?
My son?
Yeah.
Yeah, I get him all the time.
So you're used to having a kid around?
Oh, yeah.
Ms. Snyder, is there anything additional you'd like to say?
I noticed he did add that he has his son. I know that there's not enough rooms that if he has his son for Delaney to have her own room, which I don't know what if that matters. But on top of that, I'm trying to think if there's anything else. The fact that he does have the seizures, I don't know if that has anything to do with him being alone with her. I'm trying to think of anything else. The fact that he's saying that he didn't pay any money because he didn't see her. I'm not sure why those coincide, because the bill still happened. He still played a part in making her. So I do feel that he should have to play a part in the finance part of it. But I think that's all I have to say.
Sir, what is the status of your health?
Ma'am,
Just the status of your health with the seizures?
it's not every day or anything like that. It happens maybe once every couple of weeks or something like that.
And what happens during that? I was present when one of my good friends had a seizure, and it required.
Yeah, it sucks.
It was a lot to see.
Yeah.
So what would
Yes,
happen?
ma'am.
What does it ever has it happened with your son? What do you do? Like,
I've had it one time with my son, and he was there. He called 911, and
and so do you have a game plan for sleeping arrangements?
well, right now my son is up at his cousin's, living there for a couple months, maybe even longer. He's going to school up there. He's going to finish out his senior year up in Luling, Texas.
Is there anything additional you'd like to say, Ms. Laskowski?
The state would ask the court to make orders regarding conservatorship, possession and access, and current child support and medical support, as well as retroactive child support. No testimony regarding retroactive dental support or medical support. So the state would ask the court to take 0 retroactive judgments for both retroactive dental and retroactive medical. And lastly, the state would ask the court to order Mr. Pullen to pay court costs to the Galveston County District Clerk on or before August 6th, 2026.
Does everyone rest? Ms. Laskowski, do you rest?
The state rests, Judge.
Ms. Snyder, do you rest? Please unmute. Ms. Snyder, can you unmute and let me know if you rest?
Yes, I'm sorry. I thought I did.
And Mr. Fullen, do you rest?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. I'm going to make my ruling and render. I am ordering the parties as joint managing conservators. I'm appointing Ms. Snyder as the conservator with the right to determine the primary residence of Delaney within Galveston or any county that touches Galveston County. For visitation, I'm going to do a stair step just because it's been so long. This is an older child. It sounds like there's going to be some hurdles you're going to have to overcome to get a relationship going. So I'm going to order on the 1st, 3rd, and 5th Saturday of the month from 1 to 5 unsupervised for 3 periods. to start the process. And then after you complete those, you have to complete them, you would move to Saturdays on the first, third, and fifth Saturday of the month from 8 to 5, unsupervised for 3 periods. From there, you'd go to the next phase, Saturday on the first, third, and fifth Saturday of the month from 6 p.m. Saturday to 6 p.m. Sunday for 3 periods. And then after you complete all of those, you would move to the standard possession order. I'm finding nobody has access to health insurance at a reasonable cost. I'm ordering that Ms. Snyder continue with government medical and ordering that Mr. Fullen is ordered to pay Ms. Snyder cash medical support of $57 per month beginning September 1st of 2025. I'm ordering child support based on the testimony presented, $1,300 a month gross. Ordering cash medical of $57. I'm getting that to be a net of $1,138.55. Giving him credit for the other child. I'm ordering that Mr. Fullen pay to Ms. Snyder child support of $199 per month beginning September 1st of 2025. I'm ordering back child support based on the testimony presented, 4 years of back child support. So I'm ordering a child support judgment of $9,500 as of August 6, 2025. That judgment will accrue interest per the family code. It is all due and owing. Other remedies, if possible or if available, can be used to collect that. But I am ordering that Mr. Fullen pay to Ms. Snyder $75 per month beginning September 1st, 2025 towards that judgment, with a step up when the child emancipates, most likely will be May, to $284 per month until paid in full. The state's going to draft the order based on my ruling, and then they'll be sending it to y'all to review and sign off on, and send it through the county for me to sign off on it as well. So good luck with everything going forward.
The ruling lands with balance and consequences. Joint conservatorship ordered, mother keeps primary control, and father gets stepped-up visitation. Financial responsibility follows, current support, medical support, and 4 years back support enforced. The court prioritizes the child, not excuses. Like, comment, and subscribe for more courtroom decisions shaping families and futures.